What's up, JEFusion fans? This is Phil, and welcome back to another video. So let's talk about Kamen Rider Gotchard. So recently, around episodes 32, 33, if I'm not mistaken, so we have seen, the return of Kaguya Ho-Oh Quartz, or aka Kamen Rider Legend. So we finally see him appear in the show, and again, I already knew that he was going to appear in the show at some point. So if I remember, there's a video by Leon Channel where he reviewed Kamen Rider Gotchard episode 33. And the producer's note from the Toei official website for Gotchard, it said that it was intended for Legend rather to appear in episode 33. So it was no mere coincidence. It was already planned from the get-go. So again, Kamen Rider Legend appearing in show was just a matter of when, not if. So there's one thing that I really want to focus on with regards to Kamen Rider Legend appearing in the show. So as you might know, or at least for those who watched, but just in case anyone hasn't even watched Kamen Rider Legend just yet, so just like Kamen Rider Decade, Legend has the power to transform into other riders. He can also summon them depending on how he uses the Rider Chemi cards or the Legend Rider Chemi cards. So, but basically what he does is transform into these previous heroes. And we also see more of 100 or the 100, which is the evil organization that Legend was fighting against. Now, with all of them, with at least the 300 members who are hunting Legend down, so the 3 of them also turned into previous riders. So, namely Kamen Rider Dark Kiva, Kamen Rider Eternal, and Kamen Rider Laser. And of course, Kamen Rider Legend had transformed into other riders within his appearance in show as well. There is one glaring problem. The suits for the previous riders, at least like with the older Heisei riders, oh my god. Like, they are in total disrepair. If eagle-eyed fans have pointed it out, they've screen capped, they've screenshot some of the scenes, zoomed in, and let's take for example Kamen Rider Blade King form. So the Absorb Rouser and Kamen Rider Fai's pointer are taped around the arms and legs. Taped. And looking at Kamen Rider Kabuto, like the neck, for the undersuit of the neck is jutting out. You can't keep it under the helmet anymore. And Kamen Rider Ryuki's shoe is breaking down. Kamen Rider Eternal's bodysuit has been jokingly called Kamen Rider Eternal Gold because of its yellow decoloration. Kamen Rider Blade's helmet, post Kamen Rider Blade, has been using the Jack form helmet for such a long time. It wasn't supposed to be gold at the face. Only Jack form can do that. I mean, Toei, listen, I know you like reusing old rider suits, but at least learn how to maintain them. I understand that you spent good money making these suits, right? That's what the toy sales are for, right? That's what the ads are for. You need money to make those suits. And then you're just gonna store them willy-nilly and let them rot? And then you're gonna use them in show and think that fans would not notice the neglect? Like, what is wrong with you? I mean, sure, for more recent suits, they're still, very much well kept. There's not much damage, considering Geats, for example. Kamen Rider Laser suit has no problem. It's still perfectly fine, given that it's just been Not even a year, by the way, since Laser came out. It's not been a year. But like Kamen Rider Eternal's discoloration was just so obvious, you know? Like, how do you keep your suits? Where do you keep your suits? What kind of conditions do your warehouses have? You know, like after using the suit, you just put him in a hanger, put him in the warehouse, and call it a day. Like, if you're planning to reuse the suits, what like shouldn't you have done some maintenance so that at least damages are kept to like barely visible? Like I I think I can understand if someone would tell me that, oh, maintaining the suits is hard, like go easy on them. Like, okay, I understand. Maintaining those suits probably wouldn't be easy, and let's say if they were damaged in one way or another, like repairing the suit again may cost some money, and not to mention like making a brand new suit altogether. At least the body suit, like that already costs a lot in my opinion. I don't know how much it takes to make a rider's suit, but it does take money. No, that I know for a fact. But come on, Toei, like at least do something to make the suits look presentable. You know, like probably a lot of kids who are watching the show, they don't know any better, but if you're an adult who's watched these shows, like these past rider shows or movies as they were like many years ago, you would really notice the difference. You would really notice the wear and tear of these suits. Like, I understand, like they're made for action. You're gonna move around in those suits and you know doing some falls on rough surfaces, like doing explosions, like even like again like rough movements are gonna cause wear and tear, which I understand. Like everything you use is going to depreciate, but like couldn't you do something to lessen the depreciation of your own property? you know like I admit I don't maintain my stuff as well, but at least I make sure that they don't get broken, or if you know they do get broken, or at least I hope not, like I do something to repair them, especially if I want to use them again someday. Or well, I guess you know it again, things are cheaper, you can just buy a new one or make a new one if that's the case. But again, I understand Kamen Rider suits are not cheap to make, but would it really kill to spend some money to fix some problems? I'm not really expecting perfection here, but at least do the bare minimum, guys. I don't really want to rant and all, but that's just what happened. Story wise, however, like it's really cool. Um, yeah, like I understand the lore, like Kamen Rider Legend. Sure, he adds his own spin to his Kamen Ride compared to Kamen Rider Decade. The legendary legend form looks actually awesome. It's much better than Decade Complete Form 21, in my opinion. I think everybody thinks so too, but that's just the way it is. Now, speaking of other things, so let's calm down and enough of that rant. So, again, overall, Kaguya's arc within the show was actually really nice. And now that we are nearing the summer movie, so we actually have some news. Now, after Kamen Rider Legends appearance, so as he was going back to his home dimension, so we actually see another glimpse of Gotchard Daybreak. So going back to Gotchard Daybreak, I did mention that he's not done yet. I knew it. He's coming back. Now, the reason why Gotchard Daybreak existed is that Hotaro hasn't been able to defeat this type of new amalgam. So, maybe some spoilers for this part. So, Gotchard Daybreak comes back from the future to give Hotaro the power to defeat the enemy and change the future. It seems to have been the case for a while. But after what happened with Kamen Rider Legend, it seems that Gotchard Daybreak's future was going to happen anyway. Like, probably the events that led to it have just changed. It's like basically saying, we delayed the inevitable. At least that's how I see it. So, turning Hotaro into Fire Gotchard early seems to have been a temporary solution. So it wasn't enough. So if Hotaro doesn't become more powerful than Fire Gotchard, actually even Platinum Gotchard, so that future where Daybreak exists and basically everyone else is dead is going to happen. Now that is going to be featured in the summer movie. And so another interesting tidbit, this is more of a news. So it is confirmed, or actually it is already revealed that Daigo, the voice actor for Gotchard Daybreak, will make an on-screen appearance as future Hotaro. So to those who don't know Daigo, other than the fact that he voiced Gotchard Daybreak, so everybody knows him in the tokusatsu community as one of the hosts for Ultraman Zero. So particularly in the Ultraman Saga movie. And they also know him as the husband of Keiko Kitagawa, who played Rei Hino, aka Sailor Mars, in the live-action Sailor Moon drama or Sailor Moon show, also produced by Toei, by the way. So yeah, so now they're officially like a Toei couple. So, which is really sweet if you think about it. So yeah, but now we do see a future Hotaro and what he actually looks like. So I'm probably gonna use that image in the thumbnail so you guys can see. But yes, it is confirmed that Daigo will return and make an appearance. Like I said, I knew already that Gotchard Daybreak isn't finished yet. So we also have seen Rainbow Gotchard and what he looks like. And we're going to see it soon. So hopefully in the movie as well. So yeah, I think that's going to be all for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. So please do leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JEFusion. This has been Philip. See you next time. Bye.